Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Hbar holders. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's get right in today's update and really take a look at what's happening. So, we're seeing a sea of red across the board. Hbar price down 10% over the course of the last 24 hours. A big bloodbath once again for the broader market. Going into Friday morning, you're seeing quite a bit of red across the board once again. Hbar price 16.4 cents, down 4.7% in Bitcoin compared with the valuation sitting at $7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at 318 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. A very, very important update, an urgent update to be quite frank with you. But if you're looking at the dominance here, broke out. So what I mean by that is we were having a hard time breaking out of the 59.71% as I discussed with you guys. You can see for yourself, we have clearly broken out and we are pushing up to the 60% mark. But what's really causing this to happen? Take a look at Bitcoin, guys. Take a look at Bitcoin. We talked about the 23.6 Fibonacci support line with you guys, and I did tell you guys that, the 23.6 Fibonacci support line, 3 times could be retested, and dropping below here is where the 107,000 could be on the table, and that's exactly where the price went down to. You can see, we came down to $107,000. Again, this is a support line. We did see a bounce up to $109,000, short-lived, and we're back below. So remember, I talked to you guys about how we want to see the daily candle close happen within the 23.6, not below. And of course, it's below, and you can see for yourself, the price is actually sitting below the $107,000 price point. And at this point, remember, I talked to you guys about how, the $102,000 wick could fill in. And, we are only about, I think, 4% away for us to fill this wick. Again, if you want to put this into perspective, see for yourself, 4.14% for the price of Bitcoin to retest $102,000, and this wick will be filled in. Even though we did see these major fake outs towards the upside, time and time out, I was talking to you guys about how it's not a time to be getting excited, and you can see for yourself, this is reflecting right now. Make sure you guys are following me on X, by the way, but let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar's price. First and foremost, let's start off by taking a look at Hbar's price on the daily time frame. So daily time frame, here we are. So you can see for yourself, the price of Hbar is still within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So going back to what I said, with a lot of, my updates, that not a lot of altcoins will fill the wick, but, you're looking at Bitcoin already, getting closer and closer to this wick that we saw on October 10th, but you're still seeing Hbar far, far away from that. So it ties back to what I've been telling you guys before, that you usually only see these types of price action occurring when you see a flash pullback, where you do see the prices go down in just a matter of minutes. And that's what happened on October 10th when we saw the largest liquidation in the crypto space. And you can clearly see how far we are for Hbar. So right now we're seeing a correction. We're seeing a market impact, but that is due to what's happening with the price of Bitcoin. Dominance still below 60%, but we were at 63% on the hourly time frame. It doesn't show, but on October 10th, we actually waked up to 63+%. So if you're looking at Hbar right now, we did see a correction of 16%. So 17% pullback in just the last 24 hours. Let me actually show you guys this on the hourly time frame now. You could see for yourself, not yesterday. So from October 15th, we did see a retracement of about 15%. So again, now you can see for yourself where we currently are. We have some support around the 16.2 cents. If this does not hold, we do end up retesting the 15.5 cents, which again, if you want to put this into perspective, is only a move of about 4.4%. Definitely a realistic target to be looking out for. And like I said, if you are looking at it from where we were on October 8th, when we were just briefly within the 61.8, there is still a 27% pullback. So it goes back to what we've been discussing so far. Our targets have been perfectly aligning with what we've been anticipating on the channel. So right now, Bitcoin is not at the levels where we want Bitcoin to be quite frank with you. And Bitcoin, again, let's take a look at Bitcoin on an daily time. So daily time frame. So right now we do have some support around, where we are currently sitting, but again, breaking below the support takes us down to 105. And like I said, there is a realistic chance we do retest the 102, maybe see a double bottom before heading back towards the upside. So of course, that's going to have an impact on Hbar as well. We could potentially break below this key support line for Hbar. Obviously, if Bitcoin is to go lower, then of of course, HBAR will not hold around the support. I would expect HBAR to start retesting, next significant support line around the 14.2 cents, which again aligns with if Bitcoin is able to go down to the 102, and this is a 13.6% move towards the downside. So again, step by step, let me know in the comments what you guys think. But so far, exactly what we've been discussing has ended up happening. Yes, I still do believe market is not over yet. I still think the next 2 months are going to be interesting, but right now you are seeing the market makers really flushing the markets once again, and this is to be expected, and goes back to what we've been talking about time and time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.